Hello everybody, how's it going? Tim Meister here, and welcome back to Bixton in City Skylines 2. But we're not in Bixton today, we're just across the pond in Auburn, and what a beautiful day it is here in Auburn. Today, I'm going to be working on something that is rather unique in the city building genre, and that is a military base right here over in Western Auburn. Now, military bases are not a common thing that are built in city builder games because, well, most games don't really have any military assets, things like that, and most of the time you got to go get them from, you know, the Steam Workshop or whatever other modding platform there is. So today I'm going to use neither of those. I am using no mods, of course, in this Let's Play series, so I'm going to be making use of many assets that are available in the game to make what will look like a military base, or at least I'm going to try. So I'm going to be building it on this little island over here. I've been kind of struggling with this island as far as, you know, I wasn't sure what to do with it. I initially thought of building like a luxury home, maybe like some sort of gated community or something like that. But then I figured, well, you know what? There's lots of residential neighborhoods around town. I mean, any one of them could be a gated community. But then I thought, wouldn't it be cool to challenge myself in building a military base? So I'm going to try to do that in today's episode. But like all of my other episodes, this is completely unscripted. I have no idea how this is going to turn out, but I'm going to try anyway. So first, on this island, I'm going to build the road layout for the base. So I'll have a road kind of cutting through the middle here, just like this. And, oh, it looks like there's a bit of a hill on the island. I think it should be okay, but we'll see. So there's a couple of buildings I have access to here, one of which is a radio telescope, which offers +5 university graduation chance. So this has its own perks. And I think I'm going to plop this satellite probably over here. I don't know. What does the terrain look like over here? Yeah, it's pretty flat. Let's try it. Let's plop it here to see what it looks like. And then I want to place down the satellite uplink, which I have to unlock. So let's go into my progression menu here. Boom. And we'll unlock this. I was actually just in this menu. So that's good. And, oh, actually, you know what? That means I finished the communications tech tree. So perfect. And what does this even do? What does the satellite uplink even do? So it transmits all sorts of data globally. Okay, so it just has like a pretty big throughput, it looks like. So we have +10% attractiveness citywide, +50 entertainment citywide, wow, and +20 network capacity citywide. So this is going to upgrade all of our towers, all of our data centers, all of those things, just by having this somewhere in the city. And where it's going to be is over here. Maybe I should plop it like right in the middle of the island, just with this being the highest point, I guess. So I'm gonna plop it right here on the very peak. And now let's go ahead and build the road connections. Oops, kind of made that crooked a little bit there. And then let's build the road connections for this satellite over here. There, how's about that, guys? And then for the next building that I'm going to feature on the island, this is kind of pushing it a little, but I'm going to plop a firefighting depot. And then this will kind of be for the helicopters that are stationed on the base. Okay, but this building's a little bit bigger than what I imagined, so I'm going to have to change some things, I think. Maybe I'm going to have to move this satellite dish. I'm going to temporarily just move it over here for now, rather than deleting it. And I think I'm going to try putting helicopter depot here, so it fits perfectly here, I think. Let's see how this looks. So it deforms the terrain a little bit, but nothing we can't fix with a little bit of terraforming out here in the back. So let's just maybe raise the terrain around here just a tad. Looks like this, and then I will smooth everything out so it blends nicely into the landscape. There we go. And that actually looks really cool. So I think what I'll do in this case is just move the satellite over a bit. Maybe to like over here. Or maybe I'll just demolish this connection. And then move this over here. Oh, nope, that's not gonna work. Why not? Overlapping items. What is it overlapping? No, it's not overlapping anything. Do I have to build it way out here? Oh, maybe it has like a range, like a radius around it or something? No, it's not overlapping anything. What the heck is going on, guys? Well, I guess it doesn't want me to build it there. Maybe instead what I'll do is, let's try this. Let's just build a road straight out like this, and then I'll flatten out a little pad over here, and then maybe I can just make a little loop here. And no, it's not letting me. That must be a bug or something. There's no way that doesn't fit there. Here, let's do this. Let's see just where we can fit it. Oh, well, it fits over here. So that's where it's gonna go. Oh, all right, I understand. So the problem wasn't the satellite itself, it's the helipads. So they do have a radius around them. Probably, yeah, you can see that the radius has a height to it. And of course this satellite is higher than that safety zone, so that's fine. I'll just push it out a little farther. There. And actually, you know what this does? This allows us to plop down a park to provide leisurely, you know, a nice little place to hang out for the soldiers that are going to be stationed on this base. And there we have it. There's, well, that's the 3 buildings that I initially anticipated plopping down, but we have a ton more. Let's see. Maybe there's some other buildings here that I can unlock that we can fit on here. Let's just take a look. So, no, not a nuclear power plant. I unlocked all of the medical buildings. Industrial waste processing? Maybe? Let's check this out. I'm curious about this building. Oh yeah, this could be interesting because look at that. We got like 3 radars or something on this building. Now, of course, this is not going to be a functional military base, right? There's going to be traffic coming in and out of this place, just regular cars and whatnot. It's kind of too bad we don't have a toll booth like we did in Cities 1. I don't know if there was in Cities 1 at launch. But yeah, it would have been pretty cool because then we could add like a checkpoint. But there's no such thing just yet. So we're going to have to make do with what we got. Yeah, I think I'm going to try with that industrial waste processing building. And actually, you know what? That building offers some pretty decent perks too. So minus 15% industrial ground pollution citywide. And on top of that, this building actually acts as like a landfill, I think. I think it actually like processes garbage, like 50,000 tons a month. Oh my god, wow. Okay, I have an incineration plant over in Bixton, and that only has a 3,000 ton a month processing capacity versus this building, which has 50,000. Creates a lot of pollution though. So thankfully there's not going to be a lot of homes in this region. Let's just check the wind. Just want to make sure that we're not blowing pollution into town. Where do I check this? Water. Oh, no. Air pollution. Oh, fantastic. The air is blowing out into the bay. There's no way the pollution is going to reach these western suburbs. So, let's do a little bit of land reclamation here. Let's reclaim... Well, I'm probably going to have to reclaim a little bit more than that. Probably like all of this, maybe. Here, I'm going to make my brush size a bit smaller. I don't like these corners to be round like that. Try to make them as sharp as possible. Just like this. And let's just see how this building is going to fit. Can we fit it within this parameter? Yes, we can. It just fits. However, the terrain isn't flat. So I think I might raise this up a little bit, actually, because it's quite low. There, so let's try this. Okay. There we are. And then I'm going to bring my brush size up a little bit so then I can fill in the middle of this. There, and I think there's just going to have to be like a ramp going down to this building. But other than that, it fits pretty good in this spot. You know what? It's the first time I'm even plopping this building at all, so let's just take a second here to check what it looks like. You know what? That honestly looks very militaresque. And do we actually have upgrades for this building? I hope not. No, there's none. Okay, good. Well, not very good. It would have been cool, but it's just I don't have the room. All right, so let's connect this up. So this road is going to have to go out this way and then probably make its way. Yeah, I guess kind of like that. I think I can do a better job than that. So the roads in City Skylines 2 follow the terrain like very, very strictly. So sometimes you got to watch out with the surrounding terrain because the roads will snap to them. There we go. That's a nice smooth slope. Perfect. Okay, yep. Then we have all of our necessary amenities. And then I think I'm just going to smooth this out a little bit. Make it look more natural. Not as jagged. There. How's about that, guys? Wonderful. And then here, I'll just do a quick little job here, just like that. Perfect. And there's that. So let's check here quickly if there's any other buildings. Oh, I'm almost at level 19. Nice. We have a large Hadron Collider. That building is for sure going to be too big. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit that anywhere near here, although I don't really know how big the building is. Oh, nor do I have enough points for it, so never mind about that. Early disaster warning system. Oh, that might be pretty cool to have over here. I don't have the points for it, but I think I can probably get there before the end of this episode. Let's see what I can maybe plop down here that we already have unlocked that can contribute to the rest of the island. Fire watchtowers. Of course, every military base needs a watchtower. So I think what I'll do here is plop one maybe at like every corner of the base. So one over here. One right here at the very entrance of the base. And then maybe like one over here and one in this corner. Yeah, look at that, guys. So now we just have to connect them up to the grid. I think they just need electricity from what it looks like. And I'm going to do this all underground, of course. So let's do that. Do this. And bam, there we go. And then for this one, I can at least provide road access to it. You know? Just like this. Okay. And then these two, I suppose, will provide a means of transportation to them. There we go. All right. So we're just, how many points do we need? We need just under 2,000 points. So I'm sure we can plop a couple things here to make this work. One of the things I was thinking of maybe doing, I don't know how this is going to work out, but if I place like a stone mining operation, maybe. Oh yeah, maybe I can fit one here. Oh. Wait, does that actually fit? It's not liking the road that's in front of it, but other than that, it should fit. But this isn't going to grant me a ton of points. Not 2,000. Here, I'm going to delete this little chunk of road. And let's see. Oh, it overlaps though, but I mean, this is an easy fix. I'll just do this. And then I'll do... Oh, hang on here. There. How's about that? I don't know. It looks kind of like dirty industry. Maybe not. Here, I'll delete this. I think instead what I'll do... I'll just plop down a couple of offices. How about that? You know, maybe a small office here. Another one there. Oh, can't forget to connect this back up. Oops. Just like so. I'm curious to see how that early warning system is. Like how big the asset is. Now there's other buildings that I could plop here. Like welfare office. It looks very governmental. Looks like it would fit very well into a military base, I think. But I just don't have the room. And maybe even like a prison would look cool. Police headquarters. But yeah, I just wish I had more room, guys. Well, what do you know? This area of Auburn is a little short on elementary schools, so let's plot one down right here. And let's hope that with the upgrades that we're going to do to it, it's going to tip us over the edge into level 19, guys. Before last level, before we max everything out. So let's plop one of these. And then let's fully upgrade this school to the max. Oh my god. Okay, so that that didn't give us as many points as I thought it would. What else do we need over here? I think we got a clinic. We've got some very good fire protection. Police protection is a little lacking as well. And you know what? I think Auburn is big enough at this point that I think a police headquarters would be necessary. So I'm going to plop this right over here. Bam. There we go. Massive metropolis. And this level up has given us $6.4 million in the bank, which is barely a drop in the bucket at this point. Plus 25 progression points and plus 51 more tiles to unlock. So let's go into my progression panel here. Look at that, guys. The before last progression milestone before we're maxed out at a megalopolis. That is really exciting. So let's go ahead here and unlock the early disaster warning system. Okay, so I mean, there hasn't been a lot of disasters here in the city yet, but you never know, right? And this system is gonna go right here. Oh wow, okay, this building isn't as large as I thought it was going to be, which is really good. I think I'm gonna put it on an angle like that. I think that would look pretty cool. Or yeah, let's see what we can do here. So I think I'm just gonna bring a road right down to over here, and then let's do maybe something like this. Build it on a corner just like so. And is this gonna fit? Yes, it fits. Boom, there we go. Oh, so that's what it looks like. Interesting. Okay, well, it's pretty unique looking. It looks like it kind of looks like a air traffic control tower. a little bit. Cool. And actually, you know what? I just thought of this. So this is actually the first time I go into this disaster control menu, and I noticed that we have a small emergency shelter and a large emergency shelter. These are bunkers, right? Every military base needs a bunker. So as long as we can find a spot to put this, because I'm very limited at this point. Let's see, maybe we can plop a small bunker. Oh yeah, look at that. We got plenty of those. Plenty of room for these. Yeah, all right, guys. Well, oh, I know. Maybe I'll plop a few over here. What do these even do? Hang on. Let's take a look here. So provide citizens a safe place to stay during a large-scale accident or natural disasters. So they are quite expensive, almost $1 million a month each, and they only have a capacity of 1,000. So you better hope that your natural disaster is not bigger than like just a small portion of your city. Of course, we've got terrible coverage here, but that's okay. We'll just have millions of people rushing to the military base for safety. You know what? I think if I plop down another bunker here, that would look pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Nice. And then we have a couple of small bunkers here. I might just plop a couple more. Maybe over here, just some small ones. Just because they look, you know, they look kind of militaresque, if that's even a word. Now, if there's one thing I would really like now, guys, is a surface painter tool. That would be really cool. If I could paint like all of this in pavement, that'd be nice. All right, so I don't even know why I have the game paused right now, because I have some office buildings over here that are under construction. These would be more like administrative buildings, I would imagine. So let's see here. Maybe we can plop down like some tiny offices. Maybe like a small office building right here at the entrance. And I don't really want to do much more than that. Maybe another building over here. And now I think that should do it. And I think what I'm gonna work on now is just detailing this place a little bit, you know. Now we are quite limited as far as detailing goes, unfortunately, in Cities 2 at the moment, but I think we can still make do with some of the assets here. Like paths. So let's add some paths all around the base to provide excellent connectivity between all the different locations. Slopes too steep. No, it's not. Apparently it is. Well, guys, at this point in the video, I was kind of second guessing myself as I was glancing over the whole project here, zoomed out a little bit. And I don't know, it kind of feels like it's just a random collection of buildings, but I have an idea that I think I can fix this. So I am going to destroy this segment of road and this tower along with it, and I'm going to reclaim a little bit of land over here in this corner. So not too much, but just enough so I can fit my next building. Is this gonna be enough? Let's take a look. Oh yes, it looks like it will fit. So yeah, a little bit more. let's flatten all of this out, all nice and neat. There we are. Let's just take a look here. How does it affect the rest of the island? It looks fine. Actually, I may need to reclaim some more land because maybe we can fit some pretty cool upgrades here, such as an extra processing unit. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna really upgrade anything on this building, guys. Or I can at least maybe add an advance. Oh, for some reason I thought this was a part of the existing building. Oh, well, this is gonna look cool. All right, yeah, I'm gonna reclaim some more land over in this corner. There, I'll kind of fix up the terrain in a second here. Oh, I need to reclaim a little bit more than that. So let's do this. Yeah, that looks cool. So this kind of looks military-ish, right? What is this anyway? Oh yeah, it's an advanced filtration system. Okay. And now let's soften the terrain around this upgrade just so it looks a bit more natural. There, a little something like that. And then I'll just smooth this out. And of course we got to finish everything off by connecting it all up. Oh yeah, that's the underground power line. I can remove that for now because the next watchtower is... Where can I fit this? Can I fit it here? I suppose I can make a little platform for it, like right over here. And now if I plop the tower and then soften the terrain around it, there we go. Now I just have to hook this up back to the grid. Underground. Boom, just like that. And then of course I'll build a little path out to it. Oh geez, if I can. I don't think this might be a challenge. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work, guys, but that's okay. All right, yeah, zooming out, I'm glad I put this wastewater treatment plant. It looks so cool. And I think there's just one more thing that I want to do here. I think I'm going to put a tower right here in the middle. Just, I don't know, it just adds a little something. Here, let's fully upgrade this. Might as well increase our bandwidth. And this looks like a proper military base. Now there's only one thing left to do. I think I'm going to clear out some of these trees. Now normally I really do like trees, and I try to keep as many as I can. But on a military base, they're not usually ideal. You want to keep it clear of obstructions. But I can at least still place down some bushes. So maybe some manicured bushes. Or, well, not manicured, but just some wild bushes. Maybe in some spots in the back here where there's not going to be too much foot traffic, you know. Maybe a variety of little bushes. Yeah, there we go. And some of the least traveled spots, like in the back here. And there we go. So these bushes will change color in the fall and it'll look real nice. All right, well, there we go, guys. I think that's going to do it for this episode. Maybe I'll add a couple more paths here just to... Well, guys, there we are. I think this is a proper military base. Zooming out here, it looks very militaristic. I'm impressed. Holy. You know, at the start of this episode, I was struggling with writer's block, or I guess like builder's block. And I was like, oh my god, I have no clue what I want to build. But I just started building something, no expectations, and I'm actually loving the way this turned out. It looks just like a military base. Very cool. It almost reminds me of the military base on Key West. I was just there not too long ago. And well, I wasn't at the base, but I was at Key West. And you can see the base off in the distance from some parts of the town. And it's really cool. So there you have it, guys. The wonderful military base in Auburn that covers the whole Bixton area. So very exciting. All right, guys, well, that's going to be it for me today. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. If you enjoyed it, as usual, drop a like down below, drop a comment, let me know what you think, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get notified of future uploads. That is it for me today, and until the next episode, take care, guys.